on Twitter.
and hand you down to the pitch side for FCTV's Peter McDowell.
Thank you, George. Good evening, everybody.
Oh, welcome, everybody. It's just one of them again today. Started off positive on the game. I thought Klopp made a few mistakes today, definitely with the subs. But we're going to get into that in a minute. Like I said, people think I'm always saying clapping. No, when Klopp does something wrong, I'll always point it out. And when he does something right, I'll always point it out. And today, he done a few things wrong, which me and Toto Hammer will discuss. So, I'm going to bring in my coach, who's my partner in crime, Toto Hammer.
Yeah, big up, man.
How's it going, bro?
Yeah, it's just another day. Look, how I'm feeling so far, I just thought we should have won the game. We had no excuses but to win this game. We had so many chances, and we only scored 2 of them. We had 8 shots on target, man. We had 8 shots on target, and we only scored 2 of them. And I appreciate a player taking the shot, but what was really, really bugging me was those crosses tonight, man. Them crosses, I don't know. Look, there is a point of trying to cross because anyone can try a cross, right? But if there's no options, why not just whip it in the box? But sometimes there is options. Sometimes you can look for the extra pass, but we don't look for that pass. But look, second half we played well, but what is it with Liverpool? We just can't win. No, we've gone from this absolute amazing winning streak, and ever since the Man United games, ever since that Man United Cup game, we started.
Ever since the international break.
Yeah, exactly. We should have won this game today. We have no excuses whatsoever. We should have won the game. We should have took our chances, right? We should have held off the game. Like every time when Liverpool 1-0 in front or 1 in front, I'm thinking we're still going to draw this game because I can never trust my team. I can never trust any team being 1-0 up front because anything can happen. You can score an equaliser. One goal, there goes your 3-point lead to 1 point. It's just 1 goal. That's all it takes. And what was really bugging me as well was our man marking. And man marking was terrible at set pieces. We shouldn't have let Bowen score. Right?
I know, bro.
We should have been 2-0 up. We should have been winning 2-0. And even though Antonio scored, we still have been winning 2-1. So we shouldn't have let Bowen score. Bowen, no disrespect to Bowen, he's not the biggest man in the world, is he? We had 5 people on him on a set piece. Gakpo walked past him. Trent walked past him, and Bowen was unmarked, saying this is an easy header. Bowen was unmarked, right? So that's why he got the free header. We had about 7 big players, 7 defenders. Yeah. 7 defenders. We had 7 people in behind.
I know. It looked like we had 7 defenders at some points.
We had 7 people surrounding Bowen, right? And I just can't believe we let him score. We should have won the game at least 2-1, but it's just the way it is.
I know, bro. I thought, Gravenberch was played good today. I thought he had a brilliant game today, Gravenberch. That's 2 good games he's had. This is why I was a bit. I was a bit confused why he didn't play in the last game. Against Everton, because he played so good in the Fulham game, Gravenberch. But when we come to the Everton game, they left him on the bench, which I thought was a bit weird. I thought Gravenberch played good today. I thought Cody Gakpo played good today. I thought Elliott played good today. I thought Diaz played good today. You see, I'm giving Diaz props. A lot of people think, I'm always dogging on Diaz. People say I'm dogging on. I'm never dog on Klopp. What I always say to you on these review shows: if Klopp does something wrong, or anybody does something wrong, I'll call them out. And if they don't do nothing wrong, I'll give him the praise. I'll give him the flowers. Today, Klopp, them substitutes he made today was a bit weird. It was a bit weird today. I thought the substitutes that Klopp made today wasn't that really good. I thought they shouldn't have brought. I thought to myself, why they're bringing on Salah? They shouldn't have took off Diaz. They took off Diaz and brought on Nunes, which I thought was a bit. What was he doing? Because I thought Diaz was one of our best players today. So it is what it is, man. It's season's winding down and everybody's talking about that argument with Mo Salah and Klopp. I think them arguments have been going in the back room. I don't think, this is what I think. I don't think Salah is happy with being on the bench. This is what I think. This is where it stems from, because I think the last game he was on the bench as well, and today he was on the bench, started on the bench, and I think Salah is not happy being on the bench, and I reckon this is where it escalated from. This is where it escalated from. Go on.
Yeah, not my simple message is he's just got to deal with it. At the end of the day, even Mo Salah, he's our world-class player, because he's a world-class player. Look what he's done for us, right? He's our world-class player, our top striker. He needs to show that he's a top striker, right? He's not showing that. So Klopp benching him for these 2 games is understandable. I know he's been making good passes, but he's been losing the ball a lot down that right-hand side, and he hasn't been clinical either. You understand with Salah, even though he has a bad game, when he's in front of goals, he delivers. He hasn't been delivering for us, man. He hasn't been delivering us the last 2 games. You know, even though the argument against would be probably, oh yeah, Salah, if he was in front of goal, would have scored more goals. But he's had chances in front of goals, and he's skied them all. His finishing ability has been similar to Nunes. Him and Nunes have been skying chances. Salah and Nunes has been skying chances when they're in that final third. You know, so I don't know. I don't know what's going on between those two. But Salah just got to deal with it, because I think he might be starting for the next game. I don't know. Right, he could be starting. But yeah, I think he deserves to be benched. You know. Yeah.
I think this is. I think there's more to it. I think it escalated onto the pitch today. It was clearly to see. The both was arguing with each other. I think Klopp kind of backed off a little bit, and you saw that Salah kept talking. I saw Nunes trying to push Salah away a little bit, like to say, "Forget it, man. We're live on TV." But Salah kept continuing, and I think this is the frustration building for the entire season. We've had a terrible. We started off good at the season. Let's face it, started off brilliantly. The injuries came into the team. And we dealt with that. But ever since the international break, we've been absolutely horrendous. And I've said this repeated times. Soon as Salah comes off his AFCON, he's been terrible. And now Klopp is starting to bench him, leave him on the bench. And I think all that is now, and the way we're playing as a team, all that now is building up. Because Salah's probably thinking he's never going to win the Champions League again. He's coming to that tail end of his career. He's not in the best shape. He's not in his prime. He's on the decline. So he's probably thinking this was his last chance of probably winning the Premier League. And it's probably his last chance of winning the Champions League as well. And I think all that being benched, all of it now is being built up. And now you can see it all coming onto the pitch, the frustration. This is why I'm saying I don't think Salah's going to be here next season. I don't think Salah will be here next season. I know Klopp's leaving. People say, yeah, but Klopp's leaving. I just don't think Salah will be here next season. If he is here next season, he'll be a bench player. And I don't think Salah will be happy being a bench player. That's why I think that Salah won't be here next season. That's what my opinion is.
I think getting rid of him would be the right decision. Because at the end of the day, if you're not going to deal with it by sitting on the bench since you've been playing terribly, and he knows this, right? He knows he's been playing terribly. He knows this, right? Klopp knows this. That's why he's benched him, right?
Exactly.
As soon as you bench a top player like that, they start moaning. They start throwing the dummy out the pram. At the end of the day, if you're playing bad, you don't deserve to play.
No.
You know, so
very simple.
Salah arguing, understand, because he wants to get game time and he wants to be playing. Every footballer wants to get minutes. Every single footballer wants to get minutes. So it's understandable why he's arguing. But he needs to understand what he's arguing about, because he's been playing terrible these past games. You know, he's been playing terrible. So yeah, it's the right decision to get rid of him, in my opinion, because if he's going to carry on, it won't be good for the club at all.
It will carry on. I think there's only 3 games to go. I think our next game now coming up, which I don't fancy us winning this game, is against Spurs. And after that, we got Spurs at home. And on recent form of Liverpool, I don't fancy us winning that game against Spurs, especially now Spurs is fighting for top 4. And then we're going to have Aston Villa not long after that, and that'll be at Villa Park. I definitely don't fancy us at that game. So all we can do at this point is survival mode. Liverpool, we need to survive, and hopefully we can stay in the top 4. So guys, we're on Twitter now. We're gonna switch off the Twitter feed. I want everybody to come onto YouTube to watch us. So at the beginning, we always do this now. What we do is stay on Twitter for a bit to get the people in. What you're going to do now, guys, please come over to our YouTube channel, which is Keep It Sports. Toto will put the link in the Twitter. Toto's going to put the link in the Twitter feed now. And then when he's done that, come over to the channel and hit the subscribe and follow the channel. I'm going to turn off. X will be coming off in 2 minutes. When we start doing the player ratings, we'll turn it off. So you can come over to the YouTube and watch us. Because we need the follows. We need the views. And that's it. So, Toto, where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? Where do we go?
Look, I think with Liverpool, I don't. You know what, so look, I'm completely speechless because I've been saying this all season now that we've got a good team. We've got a good team around us, but we just haven't got the finishers. We haven't got the finish in front of goals. I think Gakpo's a good finisher, even though he had 2 shots on goal. Right, I think Gakpo's a good finisher. I think Gravenberch's a decent finisher, because I think Gakpo and Gravenberch are good finishers.
Yeah, I think Gravenberch is starting to play well now.
I think benching Salah, it seems we're playing better without him.
Exactly. As soon as Salah come on, that was it.
Yeah, I was thinking, as soon as they brought those subs on, right, Salah coming on, Nunes coming on, and then you got Gomez. Gomez, I think, had a good game when he came on. Made a lot of good runs on the right-hand side. Nunes, when he come on, he ran across the wind a couple of times really well, and he put in a good cross. But Salah, it's like, when he comes on, he's an absolute ghost. Like, no, not even a ball. When he gets the ball to him, sometimes
he's been like that lately. He has,
like, he puts in some couple good passes, but like when he with old Salah, he likes to cut inside and try to take on defenders. You don't do that no more. This is why as soon as Salah goes on, the pace of the flow of the play just drops.
Yeah, it does. You're right.
Drops, right. So the only way we're going to utilize Salah until the end of the season, if we're going to start him in the false 9 through the middle, right? I don't want to get no technical about this because I can't involve with the technical part at the moment. But Salah, now is a better utilised in the centre forward, because if you think about it, he's getting old. His legs are going. He hasn't got the pace like he did before. So why not just stick him in the middle and play him in centre forward? If we're gonna, if you want to rotate and start Elliott, because Elliott looked good on the right hand side. He looked really good on the right hand side, right? And if you want more clinical strikers, why not start Salah in the false 9? Because he hasn't got the pace to go down the wings anymore. He hasn't got the pace, right? He's better as a centre forward. But if you're not going to start him there, I would bench him because he's been playing terrible. I'll bench him anyway because he's been playing terrible. So,
all right, guys, we're going to hit enough Twitter now. We're going to. Did you put the link on the Twitter feed? Did you put the link on the Twitter feed, Toto? I'm turning off Twitter now. So please come over to the YouTube channel and we can continue the player ratings. I'm just turning off Twitter. So see you later, guys. Remember to come over to YouTube channel. We're live still on YouTube. Come over to YouTube and smack them like buttons. We'll just remove. We're just heading off now. Come on. It's not taking too long on that one. It's me. So we're off X now. Come straight over to YouTube and smack those likes, guys, and we can continue the player ratings. So you see how it viewing just dropped to 2?
Yeah, I know.
It's because we need them on YouTube. That's what it is. It's good on X, but it needs to be on YouTube as well. Because YouTube, we can get like 30 on X and 5 on YouTube. The 30 on X won't count on YouTube. So, guys, come over to the channel now. And that's it. So, this is going to be a painful player ratings for me. Very painful. It's just a slow decline now. We're just tapped out. The players are on the beach. They're ready. They're tapped out. Klopp's ready to go. He's run out of ideas. He's run out of energy. He's run out of enthusiasm for the players. He's done. He's finished. He's done. He's ready to go. And before I get into these player ratings now, I'm going to ask you this again, Toto Hammer. I'm going to ask you this again. Do you believe now, looking back, when Klopp announced that he was leaving, and he told the team and he told everyone earlier, do you think that was a mistake?
Yeah, it was. It was a mistake. You know, because it seemed like that the players just have no, I say, desire anymore. Hasn't got a desire like they used to be. And I think they've got more pressure on them because they want to battle it out for Klopp. And Klopp, I know he's on his last leg. He's only got a couple more games left in the Premier League until he leaves. He should have announced it, I think, when the season finished. He should have announced it when the season finished. Decide the manager behind closed doors. You know, get the manager all sorted behind closed doors. And then announce that Klopp's going to leave and then a new manager going to take over. You know, just get the manager deals done behind. Don't tell no reporter. Don't tell no nothing. You know what reporters are like? They get one snippet of information and then it's going to be all over social media and then it's going to be all over and then, you know, it's going to be leaked more easier. Yeah. They should have got the manager deal done behind closed doors. Do not say a thing. Make it unexpected. And then when Klopp at the end of the season, when everything's calmed down, then decide you want to leave and then announce a new manager. Then announce a new, you know, because he shouldn't be saying that like mid-season. It's just when that hit, it was an absolute shock for me. It was an absolute shock when it says like next step. Yes, like the day before, yeah, everything was all fine. We won the game. We're winning games with Klopp. We're gonna do good next season. The next day, Klopp's leaving the club. You know how shocked that brought to me. It was unbelievable. He should have announced it when everything calmed down after the season finished. Then we could have probably got better. Look, I'm not saying there's any excuse for bad results, but I still think that it put pressure on the players. So he should have announced it after. It was a big mistake.
I'll put it back on Twitter. I'm just looking at these press. He said, there was something at 46 seconds ago. They're going on the bench now. And this is a reporter. He basically said, Salah, if I speak today, there will be fire. That's what Salah said. If I speak today, there will be fire. So this is on a reporter, a Spanish reporter, live at West Ham. I'm watching the video now, guys. I'm watching the video now. And this is a quote from Salah. If I speak today, there will be fire. That's what he said to the Spanish reporter. I'll quote it now. Yeah, I'm gonna put it on Twitter now so you can see it.
Are we putting it on StreamYard?
No, I'm gonna put it on Twitter so you can see.
Okay.
And this is straight from a Spanish reporter. LFC has reported it, not the official LFC, the other one. And it says, and I'll put on the end of the era. LFC transfer rooms, put it on. And I thought, you'll see the tweet now. I'll just put end of the era. That's what it's come down to now. Arguing with the manager. This has been going on for a long time. I think this has been going on since he came back from AFCON. This is when, since Mo Salah's come back from AFCON, he hasn't shown any desire or fight at all. And this has been like this for the past 3-4 years. I've said this repeatedly on my previous videos, that since Salah came back off AFCON, the last 3 or 4 seasons, his form has dipped. And this is when we've needed him the most towards the end, when it comes to the running. And a Spanish reporter just said something to him, and Salah said, if I speak today, there will be fire. So obviously, this argument is continuing in the back, and Salah's not happy, and I believe this will be Mo Salah's last season in the football club. I believe that. I think Mo Salah will want to leave the football club. I think he's done, and this is what happens when you dip form, frustration kicks in with the manager. It's all happening now. So our dirty laundry is being aired in front of everybody around the world, and it's a shame. It's a shame the way Mo Salah is. What's wrong? The way Mo Salah is acting now. It's a shame. Yeah, it's a shame. Can you see the tweet I put out there? Do you see the tweet?
No.
How you don't see my tweets?
I can't see the tweet.
I'll just put it out there. It's on my Twitter. I'll just put it out there. Go on my Twitter, you'll see it. I just said 1 minute ago, end of the era. I'll just put it out there.
I've got it.
You see, the reporter said something to him. Don't play the same because you copyright. Just watch it and you see what he said. He goes, and Salah said, if I speak today, there will be fire. So that's it, man. Not looking good at the moment with the football club. Go on, so we'll get into the ratings and we'll finish this.
This club's capitulating, man. You know,
and I don't like the way. I don't like the way it's finishing.
I don't know why Salah's arguing. I don't know why.
It's frustration. It's been built up for a while. This has. It's not. It's been built up between them two. He don't like being benched. That's why.
Yeah, because he has
to. My opinion.
Yeah, exactly.
Get used to this. He'll be gone soon. So only a few games to go. I'll be very shocked if Mo Salah. I don't know why people are saying Mo Salah should stay. For what?
No, because
for what?
When his contract's going to expire, they're going to leave on a free. They're going to get no money for it.
It's the same.
It's better off.
Yeah, go on.
Look, it's the same people, right?
It's Thiago over again.
Yeah. I know.
Why don't this Liverpool fan base learn? Why can't people understand that it's called Liverpool Football Club, not Mo Salah Football Club? We have to do what's better for our team. And what's better for our team and what's best for our team, like Triple H quotes, what's best for business. Very simple. What's best for business is Mo Salah, to sell Mo Salah, get what you can for him and go and buy a world-class winger or buy 2 world-class players for the money that we might get for him. I can't see. I just don't understand. We're going through a transition period anyway. What is Mo Salah going to add to our team next season? We're going to be going through a transition period. What happened? We had Mo Salah this season. What happened? We might end up finishing 4th in the table. He came back off AFCON 3-4 seasons in a row, and what has he done? Absolutely nothing. What did Klopp do? Bench him. Because you know why he benches him? Because he's not offering nothing to the team.
Yeah.
We was playing better before Salah came back from AFCON. Yeah. When we was all in them cup games, when we had the kids, we had Dan's up front. Remember? We were playing brilliant. And what's happened? We come back, bring Salah back, and he's stunk out the joint. He come back with, all right, I'll give him that. He came back with an injury. I get it. He came back injured. But that injury was months ago. He's come back and he's done nothing for our football club. Nothing.
Why? I don't know how to distract form like that.
Man's want to kick people. Sorry for interrupting. People want to sign Mo Salah for a 3-year deal. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? What are we doing here that people want to sign Mo Salah for a 3-year deal? What are we doing here? This is what I'm talking about, our fan base. This is why we've got low expectations. This is why we've got low standards. This is what the club has done to them. I'm sorry. I've got high standards. And you know I'm a big advocate of Mo Salah. Big up to Mo Salah. He has been a brilliant player for Liverpool Football Club. He's been one of the best players Liverpool has ever had. There should be a statue of Mo Salah outside of Anfield. King Mo. Give him all his praise. Give him the send-off. Give him everything. But sometimes it's time for a change. People get older. Their legs go. They're not as sharp as it used to be. Why can't people get that? If you criticize Mo Salah and say, Mo Salah should go, they're saying, you're not a true Liverpool fan. No one can ever tell me that I'm not a true Liverpool fan. I'm the one who traps up to Anfield and watches Liverpool. I'm the one I don't care what the weather is. I'm the one who was supporting Liverpool back in the day when they were a cup side. I ain't one of these jumpers what just jumped onto Liverpool Football Club because we won the Champions League back in the day. I'm not flipping one of these football fans, Liverpool fake football fans who started supporting Liverpool as soon as Klopp came in. I was supporting Liverpool way before Klopp, way before. So no one can tell me that I'm not a true red. No one. It's the same thing with players. We'll get to the end of their cycle and it's time to move on. The longer we keep Mo Salah, the less money we're going to get for him. Look at Thiago. I shouted from the roof. To say, get rid of this guy. He's not going to bring nothing to our football club. It was, but he's a generational talent. Okay, generational talent. I agree he's a generational talent. But what is the point of keeping a generational talent who is always injured? Very simple. He's always injured. Always. Oh, he's a generational talent. We're gonna keep him there. It's not. They just want to have another club to say, oh yeah, we got Thiago. No. What happened when we kept Thiago? He came on 10 minutes, got injured. Nobody even tackled him. He didn't even make a tackle. He got injured. What now? Thiago's gone on a free. There goes your generational talents. Bad business by Liverpool. Very simple. Very simple. And it's the same thing's going to happen to Mo Salah. It's time to move on. We've got a new manager. Don't know nothing about the manager. Not criticising him. I'm just saying he looks like Gilbert. And he looks like Robocop when he bun up his head. But it is what it is. It is what it is. It looks more like Gilbert than Goldberg. But it is what it is. I'm not criticising the geezer. Arnie Slot. I'm not criticising him. Don't know him. Don't know his tactics. Don't know nothing about him. But I'm not criticising Arnie Slot. Not criticising him. He just looks like Gilbert. And that's it. There's nothing wrong with that. Gilbert's a bad man. Gilbert was sick, man. Anyway, it is what it is, man. You know what? I'm gonna create Gilbert if I can do I'm gonna get that wrestling game. I ain't got the new wrestling game enough. Gotta create Gilbert. Gilbert would have over Goldberg, trust me. Yeah. It's all in the madness. Anyway, I'm not talking about it, but anyway, Mo Salah. How can we go from Mo Salah to Gilbert?
I don't know.
Anyway, but Mo Salah, yeah, it's time. It's time. It's time. You can see frustration with the club. And listen, I can see it from both sides. I get it. If I'm Mo Salah, yeah, I've been a great servant for Liverpool. Guaranteed legend, guaranteed Hall of Famer, guaranteed stature outside Liverpool, guaranteed honourable scouser, guaranteed everything when it comes to Liverpool Football Club. But it's time to go now. Because at the end of the day, the longer he stays around, the longer he's going to stink out the joints. And I don't want Mo Salah to leave like that. I want Mo Salah to leave on a high. And that's becoming thin at this point because he's falling out with the staff. You know he's falling out with the backroom staff. He ain't just falling out with Klopp. He's falling out with the rest of them as well. We're just not privy to see. We're just not privy to see. But you could see this has been going on for a while because the reason why you know it's been going on for a while, because if it's spewed out on the football pitch, imagine how long it's been going backstage at the back. But now we're seeing it now for everyone to see. And I know why he's frustrated, because one, he's playing terrible. That's why Klopp's benching him. And two, yeah, he don't want to be benched. Mo Salah does not want to be benched. Mo Salah never used to get benched. Never. This season, the first time where I actually saw him get benched a couple of times. Apart from that, I never see him. Mo always starts, but now he can't start because he's stinking at the joint. And at this point, he's just not good enough. So for me, I think we should try and sell him, get what we can for him, and go in a new direction. New manager, new direction, new philosophy, new change. It's time for a change. Now, the players I would keep, Ryan Gravenberch. I would keep Ryan Gravenberch. I see goodness in him. The new manager coming in being Dutch as well. I reckon he might be able to get the best out of him. You can see that Ryan Gravenberch is starting to the gears are moving. He's starting to you can see the gears are starting to move. And he's a young man. I will keep Ryan Gravenberch. Sabazzaline. I'm keeping Sabazzaline for another season. I ain't going to get rid of Sabazzaline. Why? No. He's a young guy as well. Just came into Liverpool system. The new manager's coming in. We're going to see where we go from there. I'll give him another season, Sabazzaline. Right? These are the players I will get rid of. Mo Salah. It's time. Also, the person I'd always look to get rid of, Nunes. It's time. Yeah. He's had 2 years. It's time. I'm not saying he's a crap player, but he just hasn't worked out at Liverpool Football Club. There's two. And the third one I'm going to get rid of is Diaz. Diaz wants to go anyway. The rumours that he wanted to go. His dad wants him to go to Barcelona or PSG. If you want to go find the doors there. It's not called Diaz Football Club. It's called Liverpool Football Club. Diaz today had a brilliant game. We'll get into that anyway. But they're the three players that we should look to go. But we definitely need a new front three. Definitely. So, before we get into the player ratings, Toto, what's your thoughts on the Salah situation and what's your thoughts on players leaving and going, and then we'll get onto the player ratings.
Um,
And you can talk about Gilbert if you want to.
yeah, but look, I think we need a whole fresh start at Liverpool. You know, there's no put. We need to get off all the dead weight. Sal Matip, Sal, everyone needs to get rid of all the dead weight and start absolutely
Fresh, innit?
fresh. You know, I want Salah to leave. I want Nunes to leave because we're not going to utilise him properly. I still think there is potential in. I still think there is potential in Szoboszlai. I don't know. I'll give
I
Szoboszlai
think
another
there is as
season.
well.
I'll give Szoboszlai another season. But I think our players like Gakpo, Gravenberch need to be given more chances. We gave Nunes 2 years. Give Gakpo and Gravenberch the same energy. Give Szoboszlai the same energy. You know, because they've only had one season. I think 1 season at Liverpool it was. 1 season at Liverpool. Nunes came to Liverpool before them. Right, they came in the season after. So give them kind of people the same energy and back them, because Gakpo, he looked way better on the left today. When he went to the left, he looked good. Even though he looked really good centrally left on the left, he got utilised well. So we've got a lot of potential in these. We've got a lot of potential in these players. We've just got to get it out of them. And when the new manager comes, in this formation, it will benefit Szoboszlai so much more better because he'll play more free. He'll play free, just like he did at Leipzig, and he's going to cook. I think Szoboszlai will cook next season, you know, because he's got that potential in there, he just needs to unlock it. Gravenberch is starting to get it. You know how strong Gravenberch was on the ball today, and usually Gravenberch, he's on the ball and he loses it 5 seconds after, right? When he wants to go for when he wants to take the defender off. But now he was taking defenders on. He shifted over to the left wing. He started to make runners down the wings. He protected the ball really well. Gravenberch, I think the potential is there. Just needs to unlock it, and he'll be a great player. We have good players in our hands. We need to know what fits right for the system. Like play Szoboszlai as a box-to-box midfielder. He's not a box-to-box midfielder, right? Gravenberch is the box-to-box. Gravenberch can't play no DM. He's not no DM. He is a proper box-to-box midfielder that will come forward, make chances. We can have creativity in here, man. I swear.
That's Gilbert, people. Gilbert. That's Gilbert. That's Arnie Slot. Gilbert. There you go. Gilbert would have him over. Trust me. It's all in the madness. Go on.
Yeah. Yeah. I forgot.
I've got to bring entertainment to the stream, bro. We've got 4 people watching us. 4.
All on Twitter, no on YouTube.
Probably all on Twitter. Probably bots. But all we're going to say for the 100th time, come over to YouTube and smack that like button, bro. Smack the like button. Because we're trying to bring entertainment to the stream. You know why? Because the season is over. And we're just trying to bring entertainment to the screen. And the only one that can bring entertainment to the screen is this guy. That's it. 100% Gilbert. Hard man Gilbert. Anyway. So, let's just do these player ratings, man. Let's get over and done with. And let's end this nightmare. End it. So, let's start with the goalkeeper. I don't think Alisson had the best game today. My opinion again, which is very shocking for Alisson.
There's 2 goals he couldn't do nothing about.
No, I'm doing mine. I'll let you do yours in a minute. Look, just couldn't keep Bowen's header right, but had several smart stops. He did have a couple of smart stops, including one from what deflected from Colfell before making a dreadful error, gifting possession back to West Ham to build up for the second goal. Yeah, that was because you remember the second goal when Alisson couldn't get the ball out, and then basically that gifted possession back to West Ham, and that built up to the second goal. That was down to Alisson because he started it. Did he remember when he threw the ball out and he made that error, and that gifted the second goal to West Ham? And for me, I don't think Alisson had the best game. He had a couple of good saves in the game, but he didn't have the best game. So I'm going to give Alisson a 6 out of 10. Actually, now I'm going to give him a 5. That's my opinion. Go on.
I think for me, he couldn't do nothing about the 2 goals. You know,
He could have. He caused the second goal. He caused it.
Yeah, second goal.
He caused the second goal.
Yeah.
He made that dreadful error, give to possession back to West Ham, and West Ham built up and scored. It was Alisson's fault.
He should have caught the ball.
Yeah.
Simple as that. He should have caught the ball.
I know.
You know, he had the ball right there in his hand.
He had butterfingers today, didn't he?
Yeah. He had the ball right in his hands, and he just let it go. And then
Even Gilbert knows.
That's what lost us the game. That's what lost us the game.
Oh God! Oh, I could do with laugh this season the way this season goes. You know, how has this season become so dreadful? 4 weeks ago, we was in the FA Cup. We was fighting for the league. Yeah, and look at us now. And we was in Europe. What now? We're not in no Europe. Yeah, we're in no FA Cup, and the league. You got no chance. As soon as you lost against Crystal Palace, it was a wrap. And now Gilbert knows that as well. Arnie Slot. So let's go. So what are you giving Alisson?
Yeah, I'll give him 6. I think he made some decent saves, but he caused the second goal. So yeah, 6.
5 out of 5, 5.5. Because I gave him a 6. I gave him a 5. He gave him a 6. So I'll give him 5.5. For me, Trent, a constant threat with his possession and long range shooting. But once again, tired of long. As the game went on, he looked tired, and that's why 12 minutes ago they replaced him. Good at the beginning. He had some good kicks in here. He done a good through ball into McAllister. Remember that cross, not a through ball, but remember that cross he put into McAllister, and McAllister got the ball and he just headed at the keeper. It was kind of an awkward angle, to be fair, for McAllister. But again, the last 25 minutes of the game, he looked tired, and that's why after 12 minutes towards the end, I substituted him, which I knew it was coming anyway. So Trent, I'm going to probably give him 6 out of 10 because for the first half I thought he was quite good, and for a bit of the second half as well. So I'm going to be fair and give him 6 out of 10 for Trent. It wasn't terrible, but it was okay.
Look, I think with Trent, yeah, his stamina's a really, really big problem. His stamina's a big problem. You know, he plays so good first half. He plays so good early second half. As soon as it comes to the late second half, like later in the game, he seems like he's out of it. And I don't know what it is. Let's hope that once the season finishes, he improves on his cardio. You know, I'm sure his cardio is outstanding. Professional footballer, you know, his cardio's outstanding.
Sharpness, isn't it?
Yeah, but his match in game like stamina is not good at all. You know, because he gets tired too easily. I think he needs to get that sharpness back. You know, usually with Trent, he can run forever, man. But he needs to get that sharpness back. He needs to get the creativity back. He got the creativity there, but when he gets tired, the creativity is no longer, you know, at that kind of level. So, yeah, with Trent, he dinks some good balls in, but I think defensively, I didn't really see him get involved defensively either. I think he pressed well, but yeah, I think he did some really good balls over the top, but again, we didn't capitalise on it. Yeah, I'll give him 6.5.
Yeah, hold on, just check it.
Because with Trent, you know, at some point,
Oh, great. I'll just check this out. I'm checking the email.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, sorry, checking the email. That's what I got to do in the live review. So, what are you giving Trent?
6.5.
6.5. Let's give him a 6. Because I gave him a 6, you gave him a 6.5. Yeah, do you know what? I'll give you that. He played good in parts. Let's go to Kwanzaa. Kwanzaa was looking comfortable, particularly on the ball, but until that long pass, which eventually led to West Ham taking the lead. Then caught in no man's land when Antonio headed the home equaliser. he should have been defending on the other side. He was on the wrong side of Antonio. He gave Antonio a free header on that ball. It was caught in no man's land. Quansah was. He was good at the ball at the beginning, but then the rookie mistakes came in. We done that loose patch, which led to the first goal. And Antonio. When Antonio, it was a good goal by Antonio, but Quansah was defending on the wrong side. He should have done better with that, but that was the rookie kicking in. So I'm going to give Quansah a 4 out of 10.
I think Quansah for me did get done over in defence sometimes.
He did. He led to the goal, didn't it? Remember when he had it when Antonio.
Yeah, he should have man-marked better, man. You know, he was on such a good game, but he should have man-marked that better. I might agree with you there. Solo 4. He caused the losing goal at the end of the day. That's a big hamper to his rating.
We didn't lose, we drew, but I know what you're saying.
Yeah, but if it feels like a loss to me.
I know.
But if it weren't because of that, if he weren't conceded, he would have got at least an 8 today because I think he played absolutely brilliantly. But come on, he just caused us a losing goal to lose the game. He should have marked Antonio. End of the day, he's our centre back. He should be. It's sort of hate about.
He was on the wrong side.
You know, but
man marking was terrible by Quansah, and that's what led to the goal.
Should have stuck to him. You know, he let Antonio spin round him, and Antonio got a towering header. Quansah should have got his elbows out. You know, Quansah deserves to be there, man.
So Virgil van Dijk, calm with possession as always. He dealt easily with everything West Ham threw at us.
He did good.
Absolutely, but he was fuming at his teammates like he's been doing for the past week. Understandable. He's taking skulls again, man. Someone's getting bossed in that changing room. He was fuming at his teammates after the Bowen opener, which is understandable. But I thought overall Virgil van Dijk had a decent game. I'm going to give him 6 out of 10. I'll give him 6 out of 10 because he was calm on the ball. But maybe he could have helped out Quansah, but you know what? It's not his job really there. Would Kanata have done better in that situation?
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
We don't know.
So I'm gonna give Virgil van Dijk a 6 out of 10.
No, I think his clearances were good. I didn't really see him get involved creativity-wise. But I think he drive forward well. I remember that one run. He came from the centre back. He came all the way from the back and steamed forward to the midfield area, and it was a really good driving run from him. I think he was confident. He was really confident on that ball. I think he marked his man well. Van Dijk marked his man well. Especially that goal that we conceded. Van Dijk on the right hand side absolutely cancelled out the guy running, and all Quansah had to do is just cancel out Antonio, and he did not do it. So I think he controlled the line really well. You know, we played a good offside trap. We did really good pressing. You know, our pressing was outstanding. You know, how we just won the ball back quickly. Again, we have like 80% possession, 20% to West Ham, and the way we can see goals is because we lose the ball in those crucial moments. Especially with Alisson as well, losing the ball. But Van Dijk, I didn't really see him get, buff off the ball that much. I didn't really see him get tackled. I didn't really see him get phased under pressure. Now, I think Van Dijk, I'll give a 7 because I think he man-marked his man really well.
I'll give him 6.5.
Yeah.
I'll put him where Trent was. Is that fair enough? We'll do that one. We're meeting in the middle, isn't it? So the next one is Andy Robinson, the Scot had got himself into several dangerous attacking areas, but for doing tremendously well to level the game by controlling an awkward ball. I thought Robinson today was absolutely amazing. He played his heart out today, getting the goal, and that alone, I think he's going to get a high number for me today. Much better than he played the other day. He really put his body on the line today for Liverpool Football Club, wearing that badge with pride, and I thought he had a brilliant game today. And I'm going to give Andy Robinson, Robbo, 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 for me. I thought Robbo was brilliant.
Yeah, he played absolutely brilliantly. He got his goal. When's the last time he scored a goal for Liverpool, man? It's good that he got a goal. It seems like ever since he scored that goal, you can see the Robbo. He tries every single game. He tries every single game. This is why I would start him into the.
Not every game, because obviously getting a bit older. He didn't play good the other day, but today he did.
Yeah, because
I mean, I'll give flowers when players play good. Yeah, I will give the flowers. I will give them the flowers. But if they play crap, I'll tell them that they're playing crap. Certain times in our club, yeah, there's certain people, yeah, when they do their player ratings, because they like the player, they always give them good ratings. No, Robbo today played good. The other day he stuck the joint out, but today Andy Robinson wore that badge with pride, and that's what I like to see. He tried, he got the goal in, and for me, he was 8 out of 10.
Yeah.
I'll what are you giving him?
Robbo, I'll give 8 out of 10 as well. Robbo,
no, he doesn't give him 8 out of 10 because is that what you want to get? Okay.
No, I think because I'll give him 8.5. I'll give him 8.5 because a lot of Robbo, the way he plays in the match, because he makes the good runs. Every time he passes, he makes a run, he makes himself an option, gets himself in good positions in the box. Today, anyway, really good position in the box, got his goal. Determination, passion from Robbo. I tell you, Robbo, he does not stop running. He carries on going and going and going. He's a trier, man. So 8.5.
Anton McAllister, always such a threat when he was allowed to play further forward because of his tidy passing in tight areas and well-timed runs into the area. Unlucky not to get a goal or an assist today. I thought that header, like I said, when Trent hoofed that ball over to McAllister and he was out in front of the goal, nothing much you really could do movement-wise because you see he just got the ball and he went like that. I think if he had more time on the ball, more movement, I thought he would have probably scored. But he was a threat coming forward when he was allowed to come forward further in the game. McAllister, I thought he was a threat. So played good today. Always getting booked. He must have the record for Liverpool for this season for yellow cards. But McAllister, I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10. I thought he played a good game. You know what? I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10. I thought McAllister was good today.
Yeah, he was good. He was good. He did so good defensive wise. When he tracked back, he did really good as a defensive. I think the defensive work rate today was really, really good. Got the ball back, played it well. He's dinking the balls when he did them little dink balls into the wingers. That was really, really good as well. And McAllister was one of our best players there. So 8. Because he's one of our best players there, man. Today, one of.
Yeah.
So 8 for Robbo.
Oh no, for McAllister, man.
Yeah, McAllister.
So, the next one is Endo.
He played
he misplaced a couple of passes during the game. But I thought his overall game was quite good. Them crunch tackles again, old school Endo, man. He was a savage in DM, man. But I thought later in the game he ran out of steam, and that's probably why he was taken off. But I thought in the overall game, he made some decent tackles, a couple of loose passes, but I think in the overall scheme, I thought he was okay. He didn't have the brilliant game, or he didn't have the worst game. But I thought he had an okay game. So I'm going to probably give him a 6 out of 10. Endo.
I'm going to give him 6.5 Endo, in my opinion, because I think he protected the ball really well. He's really, really strong in that midfield. Got his tackles done well. And Endo, I'll give 7. I say 7 for Endo because I think he had a really good game.
I'll do a 6.5. I'll meet you in the middle. Yeah? Want to meet in the middle?
Yeah.
6.5. Because I gave him a 6, you gave him a 7. Do a 6.5. So he's like there with Virgil and Trent.
Yeah.
Ryan Gravenberch, one of his best games he's had this season. Absolutely shining today. Ryan Gravenberch. This is what I'm saying. We've got to keep that guy there. I think there's potential in Ryan Gravenberch. He hasn't had many games this season. But when he has played, I've got to admit, the first half of the season, when he did play, he was always giving that ball away, always doing blind passes. But since that Fulham game, something switched off on his head, switched on, and now he's playing the Ryan Gravenberch, who we signed. And you can see there's potential, and you can see there's more coming. Being a young man, I think he's only about 22 or something, yeah. So he's a young man, first year in the Premier League. You got to give this guy a chance, but you can see the potential is there, and you can see his confidence is growing. You can see when he gets the ball, he's taking them shots, he's taking them passes. When he first started to play for Liverpool, if you go back and watch some of the highlights of Gravenberch in the first half of the season, you can see, and when he did play, because he didn't play every game, you could see that he wasn't confident on the ball, and he was always losing the ball a lot. Now it's different. You can see that the wheels are turning, and I can see this guy's going to be a good player. So I think Ryan Gravenberch, for me, I'm going to give him a 9 out of 10. I think he played brilliantly today. There's only 2 players today who are going to get the 9 out of 10, and he's one of them. I thought Ryan Gravenberch was absolutely amazing today. Big up to Ryan Gravenberch. Absolutely played brilliantly, and I'm glad he did. I'm happy for him. I'm happy for him.
Yeah, Gravenberch, he's starting to come alive, man. You know, last game,
Fulham game, innit?
Yeah, last game he scored. Today, his skill, his dribbling ability was outstanding. You know, he was outstanding in dribbling ability, cutting inside, taking on defenders with confidence, not losing the ball like he used to. If he does lose the ball, he'll run it quick and get it back. That's why he was really, really resilient today. What rating is there actually to give but a 9 out of 10, man? Because, you know, an absolute amazing player. Gravenberch is an amazing player. Just needs to unlock that potential out of him. You know, I always thought he was there.
It's coming.
Yeah, 9 out of 10 for Gravenberch. He's a good player.
So he's the Prince. We ain't had one of them for a while. Prince Gravenberch, man. We ain't had one of them in the player ratings for a long time. So let's go into the attack. Harvey Elliott worked hard as always, heavily involved with the first half. Absolutely amazing. Ran his legs off. Always wears his heart on his sleeve. He had a decent shot. He was unlucky with the strike. And when he clipped the bar, that would have been an amazing goal if that would have went in. Remember when he hit that, but he was that ball and just hit the paintwork. But it is what it is. He wasted his chance and score, but the draw dropped for him and at the back post. That was the talk about when he hit the post. But I thought overall he had a half decent game. I thought Klopp was going to take him off for Salah, but they kept him on. So. Usually I'd say, you know what, you got to take off Harvey Elliott running out of steam. Did he run out of steam today? Played brilliantly today. So I'm gonna give good old Harvey Elliott a 7 out of 10. That's another player Liverpool should keep as well. Was that?
Yeah, it's exactly what I was gonna give him, man. Elliott, we look better with him in the right wing.
Yeah, he's getting there. We need to buy a winger though.
You know, we do. We can't just settle. We need
to buy a winger.
Yeah, with Salah, when the transfer window opens up, for about 100 million, get Mohamed Kudus from West Ham. Get Kudus from West Ham. He looked so good against us today. You know that you know how waffle about him on the stream, Mohamed Kudus.
I know you do.
I saw him today. He's skillful, pacey. I see him in a couple of other games as well. He's a class winger. He's cool. He's I think he's 25, 24 years old. Really, really young, right? I would get him straight in the club. Premier League proven, and he will adapt just like that. So
you gotta keep Harvey. Harvey is definitely and he's young. I think he's only 20.
Yeah,
I think he's only 20. That's what I'm saying. You think he's some like 24-year-old senior player in it, but he's only young, man. He came into the club young, man.
Yeah.
So we agree on that one, and 7 out of 10. So let's go to Cody Gakpo. Started up front ahead of Nunes, which was the right decision for me.
It was.
But actually looked the most menacing in the game. Drifted out to the left, and he looked absolutely amazing in his comfort zone when he was on the left, in his habitat. His work rate was impressive, winning plenty of duels. He's winning so many duels, absolutely amazing. Showed his strength today. I think when Gakpo first came into the club, it looked like he used to get buffed off the ball a lot. If you go and watch Gakpo, at the beginning of the season, and I've said this before, you know this already, but for anyone who's watching, because we've got 10 people watching, probably all on Twitter, 0 on YouTube, where we need the views. Come on YouTube, hit the like. But Gakpo, he used to get buffed off the ball, and Gakpo's a big guy. He's about 6'3", 6'4". Gakpo is a big man, but he used to get buffed off the ball, and I used to say, where's the fight in Gakpo, man? He needs more fights. today, lately, he's been showing the fight. And today, he was showing strength on the ball. Good hold-up play. His work rate was impressive. And winning, it was, like I said, winning plenty of duels. And, and he scored that goal. It was a home goal, but he contributed to the goal. But Gakpo, for me, he's going to get a 9 out of 10.
Yeah, well deserved. Well deserved. Gakpo.
9 out of 10. Brilliant.
He's starting to
yeah,
come into his own.
And I've been what I've been saying to you all season. Why got Gakpo on the bench? Remember what I said?
Yeah.
Why ain't Gakpo playing? And he kept putting him in the 9. No. Gakpo's good in the 9, but what I'm saying, he needs to play more. Gakpo needs to play more.
Look, he's really what I love about Gakpo's play. I like how he keeps close control of the ball. I love how he keeps close control of the ball. He looks strong on the ball today. Usually, he sometimes gets buffed off by some centre back or something like that. But today, he was strong. He stood his ground. He got his elbows out. He stood his ground. He didn't walk away or anything. He got stuck in there. Right. Had a good shot on goal. Look, the first thing I was thinking. That people are going to say on social media, oh yeah, look, Liverpool looking to that.
Social media for you, bro.
End of the day, if you don't shoot, you don't score. And if he didn't shoot, if he didn't shoot at that moment, we wouldn't have got the goal. We would have lost this game today if you wouldn't have shot. We would have lost this game 2-1 if you wouldn't have shot, right? But it's because he shot that counts. You don't shoot, you don't score. It counts as a goal, right? Deal with it, get over it, yeah. And just keep that concept in your mind. If you don't shoot, you don't score. Simple. And Gakpo did really good today. Contributed really, really well to our play. If it was his goal, it would have been even more sweeter. But of course, it was an own goal. I think we weren't on target. So it was a really, really good shot from him. Really good, powerful attempt from Gakpo for the deflection. So it was really good.
So you agree with the 9 out of 10?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, he's up there with Gravenberch, isn't he?
The 2 Dutchmen, 9.
Yeah, the 2 Dutchies. So we're going to put him there. Well deserved Gakpo. I've been screaming all season about Gakpo, so this is, give him a chance. So, Luis Diaz. Now, everybody knows who watches me, who follows me on YouTube, who follows me on Twitter. I'm very highly critical of Luis Diaz. I'm always saying, and I still think he needs to leave our club because he wants to. I think we need to replace him. But at the end of the day, today, I've got to give him his flowers. He was absolutely brilliant today. Absolutely brilliant, Luis Diaz. Not as good as Gakpo, but he was just as good. He's right underneath Gakpo. He looked one of the liveliest coming forward. He looked like the way he was dribbling was absolutely amazing on the ball. I love that little shot that he had on the left-hand side when he was presented. I think it was in the first half, and he was pretending to dummy the ball and then shot on the left-hand side, and it hit the bar. When he just hit the left-hand bar, the inside of the post, the outside of the post, which that would have been an amazing goal if it went in. But overall, I thought, it was actually brilliant. He actually done some assists as well. He could have done. He did get an assist for picking up Robinson. The Robinson goal, was an assist by. It was assist by Luis Diaz. And I was very shocked that Klopp took him off. That took him off for Nunes. What are you doing? Gakpo was playing brilliant. He was absolutely brilliant today. I'm not Gakpo. Luis Diaz was absolutely brilliant today. Diaz was brilliant on the left. He got the assist for the goal to go in to Robinson. He was the most attacking one of the most attacking players on the pitch. Yeah, dribbling well, playing well. Everything was good about Diaz, and he weren't running out of steam. The guy was in brilliant shape, and then Klopp took him off for Nunes. And I thought, what are you doing?
Diaz was really, really well.
Klopp
really
made a mistake, man.
Skillful as always, dribbling. But today he wanted to make sorting out his skills. He either shot, he either passes. Today he weren't greedy today. Diaz. Not saying I still don't want him out. I still want him out. Right? I'm not.
Of course.
Change my mind, but he played good today. You got to give the geezer his flowers when he plays well. So Diaz 8 for me. Played really well.
Yeah, brilliant. He had a good game today. Very, very good game. So he'll get an 8 for me as well. Yeah, 8, put him there. So let's go on to the subs. Gomez brought on the right back 12 minutes towards the end. Can't really do one on Gomez, but he's sealed after defense. Darwin Núñez, another late substitution. Can't really make a mark on him. Can't really do anything with him. Introduced to Mo Salah, touchline well with Klopp. Unable to make the difference because I think when I was bringing on Salah that just scored. West Ham just scored as was bringing on Salah, and he didn't make no impact coming on. So I'm not going to really say anything about Salah. I'm not really going to say anything about the subs. He came on the 75th minute, didn't really do anything. I'll just give him a 5, whatever. Dominic Szoboszlai only brought on at the death towards the end. No, so the subs really never. The only one that actually done okay for me was Gomez. But I'm not gonna really give the subs anything out of 10. What about you? You want to give them subs? Give anything out of 10?
No, there's nothing really to give.
There's no point, is there?
No.
Now I'm going to move on to Jurgen Klopp. Jurgen Klopp had an exit response out of his players after the break, but it's clear now that his team are suffering from a crisis of confidence. The forwards continue to waste chances. Yes, they do. They continue to waste chances while the defense has completely fallen apart over the past few months. Sadly, Klopp just looks lost at the moment, and Klopp looks tired, and Klopp doesn't know what to do. He's lost. But you're still going to get the people coming online, Pep Linders and Klopp. But this guy, I know. I saw it. Wait, hold on. I saw it. Soon as the game finishes, you see the same old people in the spaces, Pep Linders, Klopp. I don't even listen to them anymore, but you can see them.
It's funny.
They're just waiting.
This is the most delusional comment I've ever heard in the spaces. If you actually go in there,
he missed the ball because of Pep Linders and Klopp. He missed the goal.
About 5 minutes, you can only hear the delusion at the people.
I
hear one person. This is the only time in this, but I never ever go in the space. I can't be bothered to sit there, listen to the stupid negativity. That's all it is negativity. All you need in that space is 5 minutes, and you can only hear the delusion comments. The first thing they'll say, it's not the players, it's Klopp. We're losing games because it's Klopp. So you absolutely miss the ones who actually play the game, which is the players. But you say we miss the chances because of Klopp. We miss the chances because of Klopp and Linda's coaching. We miss the chances. They even go back into the catering staff. It's the catering staff who are missing chances. It's the coaching staff who are missing chances. Right? We're missing chances because we're missing chances. Simple. No coaching staff. Right? Coaching staff can only do a bare minimum. The professional footballers, man. You know, the professional footballers, if they got an open goal and they miss, how's that Klopp's fault? If we miss goals, how's that Klopp's fault? Klopp football was outstanding today. Outstanding. One-touch football, quick football, fast-paced. That's the Liverpool I want to see. Yeah?
I know.
If we get an open goal or shot on goal and we sky it, we can't do nothing.
I know.
You know?
So it is what it is, man. That's the end of the review. Toto, thanks for joining me today. It was a good game. At the beginning it was. But it was a good review. We had to make it entertaining. We was joined today by our fellow competitor, Gilberg. And it is what it is, man. Again, I'm going to repeat myself. And I know you're not going to listen. Please come over to our channel and hit the like button. You're watching us on Twitter, 10 people. There's no one on the YouTube channel. Please come over to the YouTube channel and hit the like button and show support to the channel. We put a lot of work into this channel like everybody else does. I'm not saying we're the only ones that put the hard work in. There's a lot of people that put the hard work in. We put our hard work and dedication since 2017 to this channel. We're just trying to get to 2,000 subscribers. We've got 1,735 subscribers. We're just trying to get 2,000 subscribers. I've seen many channels getting to 4,000 subscribers. And congratulations to them. And they've only been going a year. We've been going since 2017. And all we ask for, guys, to come over and hit the like button. Congratulations to everybody's channel's growing. But we would like our channel to grow as well. And please smack that like button. Please show support. Share the video. big up to everybody. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Later on, I'm probably doing a watch along, but I won't be here. I'll just put the virtual map on. Going to be Chelsea versus Barcelona. Come on, Barca. The Barca women's team. Let's go.
Yeah.
Not Chelsea out, please. Let's go. And yeah, and I'll probably be doing a one if it's available, because the last time I done a watch along with the virtual map, it wasn't available for the women's game for some reason. But because it's at Stamford Bridge, I think it might be available. I'm going to check it out later. But anyway, big up to everybody. Smack the like button. And Toto, have you got anything to say before we go?
Nah, not really. No, nothing really much else to say from my end.
So remember to hit the subscribe, hit the like. See you later, guys. Bye.